EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Not quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they probably have to punt it away.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Pioneers.
Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
18 Rattler.
Daniels looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard
I know
gain.
some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup Brings
A
up
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Second down and 4.
Left wing 19. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Come on. Get ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. 20, 5, touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of... But that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. The first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Logic in the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. Purdy on his sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Commanders.
Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
Caught here by Bell. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check out.
Now Daniels. He finds his man complete. It's Schwartz. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Michael Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Let's go.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check smash. Check smash. Viking 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Purdy from the gun. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of here.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And down goes. The 49ers get there.
By Michael
Third down and
Williams.
13.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
And now an audible here into something else.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on.
Trust me.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
Become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Panther straight. Go.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. That one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Ready, set.
Third and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
It's a gain of
First
20.
catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Bronco 80. Lions.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down by Michael Williams. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get it. 19 starts.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. But we see the first touchdown of the new season. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Monkey, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49er
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hey.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Through to run, past the 30. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow.
In motion, it's Golden. First and 10 for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a cut.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will score. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
Here's a run going left. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Now he'll air one out. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. To throw on first down is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's James. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcats! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll mark him down beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready, ready?
They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Let's go!
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Ready, ready, go!
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd
And after
down.
that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Ready, let go!
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of
Big
42
play there
yards.
for Washington.
That's
42
another
yards.
Washington Commanders.
So it's man
first
coverage,
down.
Mike. You have to
First
keep
and
track
goal at
of
the
who your
4-yard line.
responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. Point after try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The connection made to Ayuk. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Over the middle to Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing again is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Get it? Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd.
4th down.
As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Purdy on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Pickens in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. Last to his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up here. First and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners lose their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air is Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They put Pickens in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Purdy again. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, 49ers. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 received. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
On first down, Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball bouncing around and it's finally caught. Wow. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Commanders 35, 49ers 27.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are back within 5. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short. of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Watch out!
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And motion, it's Golden. Throwing on second down is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. And motion, it's Golden. Third down, Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
It's now second and 6.
Go!
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Commanders first down.
They get 21 on
First
that
and
one.
10 at the
Good for
18-yard line.
Commanders first down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves! Bison! Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run there. They'll give him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
Come on. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Back.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 2.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
18, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will score! Touchdown, Washington. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
The score, Commanders 42, 49ers 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Whoa. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. To throw on first down is Purdy. Throw on that, caught by Kittle. They'll get him up 4 here as he is. Taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. We'll run up the middle with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Again in the air for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20s. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. first down and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Ready? 19 Chargers, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Commander. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Commanders 49, 49ers 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They put Pickens in motion. On first and 10, it's Purdy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They
were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On second down, Purdy. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6.
Get set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Purdy again. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 49. 49ers 37. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Packers 60, 79 Broncos.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
They'll take over first and 10.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set, get set. RT, watch out. Tight on.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And a
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That is caught up for 3. And he will score. Game on. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Cougar 19. Hurt. Go.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready,
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rig. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
Now Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
22 more yards.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing now. Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
It's a loss of 5.
That's Jaquan Brisker, the safety, up from the defensive backfield, and he's got a sack. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
49ers, 44.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That runs downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Golden, right side, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score. Commanders 56, 49ers 51. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Trick the Eagle. Ready.
He'll step up and run. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Ready. Panthers 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the
both pre-snap
27-yard
and
line.
post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the
you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 63, 49ers 51.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
48-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They put Pickens in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. Throws here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
19 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. Again in the air for Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. One last shot now for Purdy. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers have cut the deficit to 5. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.